This collective reading took me a couple of days to get it together. I think I had a breakthrough after a breakdown. And then I realized that like this, you know what I mean? At some point you got to be real with yourself and admit when shit just ain't it no more. Like for real. I'm talking about that moment when you look around one day and realize like, nah, I'm too grown to still be living like this, man. Too grown for my life to still feel this heavy. Too grown for everything around me to keep looking like I'm barely holding shit together. Too grown to still be carrying stress, old habits, old pain, baggage, and all of this pressure like it's normal. Because after a while, it stops being just one of them days. What it turns into an everyday. That's when it gets real, man. That's when you got to face the fact that some shit been sitting too long and some things have been draining you too long, and instead of dealing with it, you learn how to function in it. I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. We here today. And once you learn how to function in it, right, that's when it gets crazy. Because it can go either way. It can go real left, or you can incorporate some type of discipline to correct yourself. Because chaos don't even feel like chaos no more. It starts to feel regular. Your your mind be full like all the time. Your energy is low and you wake up already tired, already irritated, already feeling like you behind before your day even start. And you get so used to that, carrying all of that stuff with you that you stop questioning it. You just move how you move and handle what you got to handle and ignore what you can't and keep it pushing like that's life. Whole time everything around you low key telling you that's the build up, man. The pressure, the way stuff keeps stacking up. Nothing ever really feels clear or settled in the way you keep trying to move forward but still somehow feel stuck in the same exact place. That's how you know it ain't just a bad week. And it ain't just stress. And it ain't just life being life. It's pattern. It's what happens when too much gets left unresolved and gets brushed off. Too much get carried over into the next day and the next situation and the next season, like it ain't already weighing you down. And after a while, that kind of weight starts showing up in everything, in the way that you think, the way that you move, in the way that you react, in the way that your patience stays real mad short and your spirit is tired. It starts showing up in your money too, because when your life feels unstable, your money usually start carrying the same energy in and out. Here today, gone tomorrow. Every time something come in, it already got somewhere to go. Every time you think you catching a break, life hits you with something else, and after a while, even that starts to feel normal too. That's the sick part of this, man. About surviving for too long. You start making homes out of shit that was only supposed to be temporary. You start adjusting to struggle like it's your natural state, and you stop expecting ease because pressure been around so long it starts feeling familiar. And anything familiar, even when it's bad for you, can start feeling like y'all don't hear me though, man. Y'all don't hear me. It can start feeling hard to let go of. And that's why people stay tied to things that keep draining them. And that's why they keep going back to situations that already prove that they can't hold. And that's why they keep dragging that old energy into new spaces and wondering why nothing fresh ever stays fresh for long. Because if you are never really clear out what's been sitting on you, it's going to follow you consistently in ways you can't you don't even You don't even catch right away. You catch it after the fact when you're already in the midst and in the middle and all of that. And maybe that's really what all of this comes down to, not just because you're tired, not because you're overwhelmed, but realizing that some of the shit has followed you way longer than it should have. Some pain, some habits, some patterns, some emotional weight, maybe even somebody. Something that should have been left behind, but somehow you still got access to your mind, your energy field, your peace. That shit gets mad scary, man, because sometimes you don't even realize how much something is taken from you until you finally get to sit still enough to feel how drained you really are. And when that moment hits, right, when you finally stop and really feel it, one truth starts getting louder, and then everything else, then I got to whisper, let it go. Let it go. Not because it's easy or it don't matter, but because some things will keep you stuck for as long as you keep making space for them. Some things will keep following you for as long as you keep feeding them attention, fear, guilt, or hope. If you're being honest, deep down, you already know what it is. You already know what keeps pulling on your energy. You already know what keeps showing up in different forms. You already know what part of your life has been overstaying its welcome. So maybe the real wake up call ain't the stress. Maybe it ain't even the exhaustion. What about maybe the wake up call is finally realizing you've been trying to drag too much dead weight into your life that's been begging to move forward? The only thing left to do is to be honest enough to admit that some shit has to end. Some shit has to be dropped. Some shit has to be released for real this time. Because no matter how you used to, no matter how long you've been carrying it, and no matter how normal it starts to feel, you too grown to still be living like this. How you too grown, man, to still be living like this. I mean, way grown, like three times the amount of some people who went around the sun grown. Shit gets tiring, man. It's like being in second high school and shit. And the only person that you can be mad at is yourself for allowing yourself to stay in the same position that you was 10 years ago instead of moving forward. Because you go 20 steps ahead and then you end up going 30 back. This reading here today, I told you would take 2 days for me to collect my life, for me to deliver this message. 2 days. So I don't know if it's going to resonate with some of y'all. Maybe some of y'all are turned off because of the way I'm coming across so passionate right now. But at the end of the day, I care, but I don't care. That's the bottom line. Because I'm going to still deliver the message the way it came to me. Simple. I tell you all the time, I would love to see my people win for real. That's not bullshit. That's real shit. In spite of whatever happened or whatever transpires, I still want to see my people win. Because if y'all win, all of us eventually is going to win. It just takes one to move maybe a dozen out or more, just based upon how you move it. We too grown to still be living like this, man. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they lit the sky like the world's on fire. Same old cry, same tired choir. I ran through the night with a cape on tight. Thought they wanted change, nah, just another fight. Cliff up ahead, seen it all before. Same sad story, same revolving door. Run to the rescue, patch up the pain. Next day comes, they do it again. Stop mid-stride, heart went cold. This hero life done got too old. Flip that switch, let the signal die. Laid down the cape, didn't say goodbye. Gave them the tools, gave game, gave rope. They ain't want work, just drama and hope. I saved a storm, it was killing my peace. So I turned my back, let the chaos cease.
You kill the light, save my life, that's the plan. No more fire drills on demand. If you want out, better learn to fight. 'Cause I'm done being hero every night. Yeah.
Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. No cape on my back, yeah, I walked through the rain. Cut ties with the drama, broke chains from the pain. They gon' call it cold, they gon' call it a sin. But I done saved the same world time and again. Now I'm choosing my peace, yeah, I'm guarding my space. No more sprinting through fires just to fall out of place. If the bridge keeps burning, let the ashes stay. I ain't dying on a hill, they keep building this way. Now the nights stay quiet, no lights in the sky. Ain't no call for a hero, no reason to fly. They can stand on their own, yeah, the tools been there. But they rather call me back just to prove I care. I done gave all the game, every map, every key. If they stay in the storm, that ain't on me. I'ma ride for my peace, keep my soul intact. Once the cape hit the ground, I ain't taking it back, never.
I'm going to do this in waves so it lands for you, all right? I wasn't going to do this as a traditional reading, but after 2 days and the way this was sitting, and we're in the energy of the pink moon, the full moon, which is peaking as I'm doing this recording tonight at 10 o'clock in about an hour, Eastern Standard Time. So we are still in that energy, and it's strong. Catch the reading a couple of days ago when I explained to you about the pink moon, all right? I'm not going to repeat it, not here. All right, y'all. Let's get into this because I'm not even going to hold you. This spread came out with a very clear message. And the first thing that came through was a card that felt like trash, clutter, and buildup. And that card right there was speaking loud. Emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. What came through off that card was the feeling that too much sitting in one place for too long, too much old energy, too much confusion, too much emotional buildup, too much mental, like I call it white noise. It gave the feeling of somebody trying to function in the middle of chaos and acting like it's normal. And spirit was real clear with that one. Some of y'all have been have gotten so used to surviving inside of pressure, confusion, and unresolved emotions that you don't even question it no more. You just keep moving through it like it's life. Whole time, that card was showing exactly where things have become too cluttered to ignore. The next card that came through was the one that gave me the empty, worn down place. And that card felt real deep because it didn't feel like a beginning. It felt like something that had already been drained, already that been revisited, repeated too many times. And it gave the energy of a cycle that has been going on and on and on. And every time you come back to it, the ending still looks the same. Same emptiness, same letdown, same emotional dead end. That's what that card was speaking on. Repetition, emotional burnout, going back to something that no longer has life in it and hoping somehow it'll turn into something different. And a lot of y'all, that card is connected to where you've been trying to hold on to things your soul already outgrown. Straight up. Next card that came out was your finances. Finances came up. And this card right here looked like money that had been through it, worn down, used up, passed around too many times. The feeling off that the card was not just about money problems, but frustration around imbalance, frustration around putting in work and not seeing enough come back, around things feeling one sided. That card didn't just speak to finances, it spoke to exchange, to reciprocity, to the feeling of always being the one pouring and the one showing up, the one putting in the effort and still somehow ending up feeling like you're not getting what you deserve in return. This card had irritation all over it because when your energy, your support, your time, your effort keeps going out more than it's coming back in, eventually that starts weighing on your spirit too. And then the last major card that came through was the one that gave unfinished business all over it. And woof, this card right here was super loud because it looked like something still attached, something still lingering, still following behind, even though part of the energy is trying to move forward. And no, this don't have to just be about a person, even though for some of y'all it absolutely could be. But overall, this card felt more like old emotional residue, old hurt, betrayal, disappointment, stuff that was never fully dealt with and now is still hanging around in the background of your life. That's why this card hit the way it did. Because it's showing up where something may be physically over, but spiritually and emotionally it's still got a hold. And over all of these cards, the strongest repeating message I kept getting was moving on, emotional healing, and release. That was the thread tying the whole spread together. Not just let it go in some surface way, but real emotional release, the kind where you finally stop making excuses for what hurt you and admit that it did. Where you stop going back to what has already shown you it can't hold you. And stop trying to force peace into places that keep disturbing your spirit. That's what this spread is really pressing on. So if I put the oracle messages together clean, right? This is what came through. Trash, clutter, buildup equals mental chaos, emotional overload, unresolved energy, too much sitting untouched. And then it's empty, worn down, place card. It repeated equals repeated cycles, emotional dead ends, burnout, something already drained of life. Then the worn money card, imbalance, frustration, one-sided effort, lack of reciprocity, financial and energetic strain. And then unfinished business card, lingering attachment, emotional residue, something not fully closed, something still following you. The overall message, moving on, emotional healing, release, and finally being honest about what was around too long, or like overstayed its welcome. And if I had to put the whole reading into one straight message, it would be this. Some of y'all have been trying to move into a new season while still surrounded by old emotional clutter, old disappointment, old cycles, and things that should have already been released. That's why this energy feels the way it does. Because something is being shown to you clearly right now, so you can stop trying to normalize what has already been draining you. And that is real talk. And that's the reason. You got it? All right. And that's the reading. That's what I got. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But for me, it resonated a whole lot. A whole lot. I got beaten up in the last 48 hours like you wouldn't even believe. I was so sick. So sick. I couldn't even function. So sick. Spirit and the team whooped my ass. And I hope that y'all are getting what you need, because I got whooped not only for me, but I got whooped for all y'all. I'm not going to get my ass spanked like that ever again. Well, I can't say ever again, because you never know. But I don't want to get, I'm too grown to still be living like this. And y'all are still too grown to still be living like this. I'm not getting my ass whooped no more. If it's going to get whooped, let it be on my fruition. Let it be on my shit. But I'm not getting beat for y'all no more. Nope, 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 nope. I'll be right back after this. I want to show you something.
It comes in waves like a thief in the night, making my heart ache, scaring me awake from my most happy and peaceful dreams. You had me coasting along like a ship in the calming sea. And yes, I was caught up in your fantasy.
You've adapted to pressure. Something old is still draining you. A pattern has overstayed.
Release is overdue.
Let it go, beloved.
Beloved, this is not laziness and this is not failure. You have been trying to stay consistent while not feeling well. You have been carrying brain fog. Let yourself rest and listen. What is meant for you will not pass you by. When you feel the new current rise, you will know. You will step through with strength.
Everybody's pain is not your job to excuse their behavior. That still does not erase dishonesty, using you, exploiting your ideas, avoiding accountability, dismissing your value, or moving funny. You can have compassion without letting people play in your...
Why do I keep staying available to people who keep showing me they are not available for me in the same way? Why do I keep overriding my own hurt to make room for everybody else's excuses?
My name is charged with illiquid bounds, and still ends up treated like an afterthought. That is a pattern, and it is time to let it go.
Let go of trying to be understood by people who benefit from misunderstanding you. Let yourself grieve what you hoped certain people would be. and get honest about what no longer feels aligned. Simple answer: to be happy, to be content in what I do. So maybe this season is not about proving anything to anyone.
Does this bring me peace? Or does this just keep me in a cycle? Who's been carrying me while I've been carrying everybody else? That's the real question. And the answer right now is nobody enough. That's why I feel how I feel. I have to stop it. It was actually pouring back into me. I don't hate the work. I hate the lack of reciprocity. And I'm done pretending it's fine. Meet the need to stay available. Heal. Betrayal. Reclaim my standards. And that's a real reading.
I'm not getting my ass whooped no more. I'm not, am not. You got the reading, and then you got a glimpse into some of the things that were coming at me. I have stood in the gap for y'all. I really have. It's time for y'all to pick up that mantle and carry yourself a little bit further. I'm always going to be around. But now's the time for you to pick up your mantle. I'm here to assist y'all. I am. In your journey, in your new chapter, in this new year. But I'm not getting beat up by the camp. Man, I'm not getting beat up no more. Y'all need to catch y'all life. Like, really do a reality check on yourself. Like, for real. And watch how y'all are moving. Because sometimes it ain't just about y'all. Sometimes it's about everybody that's around you. Because if you don't get the hit, somebody around you is going to get that hit. You feel me? I'm just telling you straight up. You could take it any which way you want to. That's entirely up to you. That's why each and every one of us has free will. But I'm not getting beat up no more. I'm not, am not. And with that being said, I'm about to get up out of here. I got things to do. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see y'all around. I'm going back to my cave. It's safe there. Shit. I'm going back. I got to cook some more up in there without getting beat the hell up. All right? All right. Me love y'all a long time, and I want to see y'all win. Pick up that mantle. Pick up that mantle. If you're not going to do it for you, do it for your people, man. Pick it up. Shake off that shit and keep it pushing. All right? But in the best possible way. May I offer. All right.
Wait till it's brewed. A little yarrow for strength. It's blending beautifully. Moonlit medicine for everyone who needs it.
COC. Collaboration over competition.
I tried to tell you. I tried, but it's cool, you know. As I sit back in my cloud car and I ride around and hover over in different places on social media, to my surprise, people are still drinking the Kool-Aid. No harm, no foul, no judgment zone here. I want my people to win every time. So if you catch me floating by, just know I'm rooting for you. Even from up here. Always.
Like cloud car and gear, let's see what they're drinking today. Unbelievable. They're sipping lies like it's candy water. Different platforms, same cup. If I could get just one of them to look up. Maybe they taste what they're swallowing. Keep moving. There's still time. Hold tight, folks. I'm not done yet. What is going on over here? Let me pull up for a better view. What's going on down there? Blended girl, keep driving. Don't you touch down anywhere. Keep driving.
Let's see where this takes us.
D, don't touch down no place. Don't touch down. We're in the Zen zone. Remember the meditation today. Don't you dare touch down. Alicia, don't touch down.
Come on, Kels. There's a cool music studio down. I gotta go. I'm dragging Mouthpiece with me.
Thumbnail, yeah. Big blessings on blessings, queen. Man. You already know. Okay. Hey, yeah.
People make the vision clear. Hands linked strong, we can't be denied. Healing in the circle, ancestors by our side. Stand together, we gon' rise forever. Smoking nerves, energy shine. Every drop, every scent. ChimakaEssentials.
Thing you see here, clean, set, quick grab deals. $20 becomes $12, 40% off. Single items only. No bundles, no extras. Different scents, different blends. All moving. If you've been waiting to try something, this is your moment. $12 each. Limited stock on every item. Once it's in the line, it's authorized. Available right now at ChimakaEssentials.com. Tap the site, fill your cart, and you're set. Start saving today.
Shows my heart's content. ChimakaEssentials, house of blessings, mine. Spray so low, feel the magic. Stop
Let me reintroduce myself.
Take the cap off, let it bleed. What it is, 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 what it is. Take the cap off, let it pop, let it snap in. Hold on, all the fire, had it tucked in the back. Take the cap off, let it spill, let it drop. You been silent too long, let the pressure go pop. Take the cap off, no fear, no doubt. What's in you been loud, you just muted it out. Take the cap off, whole room gonna shake. This your moment right now. Hey, take the cap off. I've been biting my tongue, playing nice, staying cool. Tell myself out of shine, try to follow the rule. They said maybe next time. I say yeah like a fool. Whole line in my chest, but I stayed in the zoo. Trauma had me for the insecurity, train me. Fear kept the key, but the door couldn't cage me. They doubted, I nodded and doubted myself. Put my gifts on the shelf like I do it when I'm ready. But ready don't come when you scared to be seen. Perfection, a lot to get killing a dream. So I'm ripping the seal, yeah, I'm breaking the lock. If it's messy, it's honest. Hey, take the cap off. Take the cap off. The cap off. Let it pop, let it snap. Been holding all this fire, had it tucked in the back. Take the cap off. Let it spill, let it drop. You been solid too long, let the pressure go pop. Take the cap off. No fear, no doubt. What's in you been loud, you just muted it out. Take the cap off. The whole room gon' shake. This your mama right now. Hey, take the cap off. Who told you you were too much? Who told you sit down, hush? Who made you question your voice? Like confidence cost too much. Abuse try to bring my name. Had me thinking pain was norm. But I aim to the be small. I'm a whole damn storm front on top. I'm tired of whispering winds. Tired of playing the edge. If I got something to say, I'ma say it with my chest. No cap, literally, no mask. This is me. If they laugh, let them choke on the globe. And believe, shake it out, shake it loose. That fear ain't yours, it's borrowed truth. Crack the top, hear that sound. That's your power coming out. Say it loud, one more time. I don't gotta drink no more. Say it loud, no disguise. This what I've been holding for. Take the cap off, let it pop, let it snap. Been holding all this fire, had it tucked in the back. Take the cap off, let it spill, let it drop. You been silent too long, let the pressure go pop. Take the cap off, no fear, no doubt. What's in you been loud, you just needed it out. Take the cap off.